Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be on this look I'm wearing right here. I'm calling this a very wearable, fairly easy smoky eye. I actually wore this for my wedding day. I did my own makeup for my wedding, but I did create a little bit more of a harsh cat eye for my wedding, but I actually like this way better, a little bit more soft on the edges. But you can do that however you want. I feel like you need really two great brushes for a smoky eye so that you don't look like you have a black eye. And those two brushes are going to be just a large domed fluffy brush like this one. This one is the Sedona Lace 863. This is just going to make sure that you really smoke out that crease, keep everything blended, and then you want to have one more brush that's just a little bit smaller, a little bit more dense. This is the Morphe M433. It is goat hair. Just applies the black eyeshadow really nicely without putting too much product down. But you can use any just smaller domed brush that you like that fits into your, your socket nicely. I'm excited to show you guys this look. If you want to see how I achieved it, then just keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. I always appreciate knowing if you guys are liking the content that I'm putting out, So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay guys, so for today's video, I'm going to jump right into the eyes, and I'm taking the Morphe 35W palette in this really nice light bronzy brown shade, and I'm just going to pack this all over my lid with a flat shader brush until it reaches the intensity that I like. And the reason that I wanted to skip the face today is because nothing has really changed with my foundation routine recently. I am still using the Makeup Forever HD foundation and my Urban Decay concealer. So yeah, nothing really new there, so I decided we would just skip that today. Now once you're done packing on this color, we're going to take this same brush, or you can grab another brush if you'd like, and I'm just going to blend this into the crease just slightly, just to kind of buff it out a little bit, get rid of all the harsh lines. And I kind of like the way it looks when this color is mixed with the black that we're going to be going in with. So yeah. Now I'm taking this matte black eyeshadow from that same Morphe palette, and I'm going to apply just the smallest amount of this, you guys. You want to start very light and build it up, especially when you're working with black. So I'm seriously taking the smallest amount, and I'm putting this in right there on the outer crease, and I'm going to apply it very low and tight, and then we're going to take a larger blending brush and start buffing that out and pulling it into the crease a little bit. And we're going to keep repeating this process a few times until it reaches the intensity that we like. So I'm going to grab a little bit of black eyeshadow, go in and blend. A little bit of black eyeshadow, go in and blend. Lots of blending when you want to create a very seamless smoky eye. Now I'm picking up this matte brown eyeshadow from the same palette, and I'm going to blend this into the crease. This is what's going to make the look very wearable, because we're not taking that black eyeshadow and running it all the way through the crease. We're going to keep it nice and warm and brown, and that will help it be a little bit more wearable and subtle. And I'm also picking up a little bit more of that bronze shade, and I'm going to pat it on the lids because we lost a lot of it while we were doing all of our blending. Now I am picking up that same matte brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to buff that on the lower lash line, smoke it out a little bit. Obviously not too much, you want to keep it fairly thin because we want to keep the look wearable. And then I also, here in a second, pick up that bronze shade again, and I pack that on the inner part of the lower lash line just to kind of complete the look and open up the eyes. I don't like to typically bring my darker eyeshadow all the way into my inner corner unless I'm going for a very dark look. Now I'm just picking up some of the matte black eyeshadow on a smaller brush, and I'm just going to tight line a little bit with that on the lower lash line just to give a little bit more dimension. For my inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight, I'm taking this beautiful eyeshadow from Buxom in the shade Diamond Darling. It's very similar to like Nylon from MAC, just a really nice bright kind of goldy ivory shade. And I'm just going to pack that on the inner corner to help keep the eyes open and bright. And you can also use this to clean up the brow bone area in case you got a little carried away in your blending process. For eyeliner, I'm taking the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I'm just going to run that across my upper lash line just a little bit. I'm not doing it too thick, and I'm also not creating a wing with this look, but feel free to do so if that's what you want. It's mostly just to hide our lash band when we put on our false lashes. Now I'm just giving my lashes a quick curl, and I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm using the Loreal Telescopic Carbon Black, and I'm going to put on a few coats just to help them sit nicely with our false lashes. The lashes I am using today are these Ardell Soft Touch in 162. They are so beautiful. They're very full at the band, and then they kind of flare out and go spiky at the ends. And I'm also applying my lower lash mascara, which is the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. To bronze up the skin, I'm just taking my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in 35i, and I'm going to put that into the hollows of my cheeks and buff it out a little bit. Also my temples, forehead, nose, jawline, you know the drill. For blush, I'm using the shade Amaretto and Rosé Spritz from this Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration palette. I have been using this palette non-stop, you guys. I talked about it in my last video where I did a review. It is so pigmented, so beautiful. You only need the smallest amount of product on your brush, and I'm going to throw that onto the apples of my cheeks and blend it out into my contour a little bit. For highlight, I'm taking that same palette and I'm dipping my brush into both Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. These two together are so beautiful. Prosecco Pop might be too dark for people that are lighter than me, but it works really great with my skin tone. And I'm really bummed that my camera was not picking up how bright and beautiful this highlighter is, so I'm sorry about that, but just take my word for it. These are very pigmented and very beautiful. Lastly, for our lip color, I'm applying the Tarte Lipsurgence Lip Cream in the shade Precious. I talked about these in a recent favorites, and I told you guys how amazing and creamy these are. Really love these lipsticks. And I'm also going to top that off with one of my favorite glosses, the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brûlée. Just a really great peachy nude. Then I decided I wanted a little bit more of a metallic, bright highlighted look to the lip. So I take a little bit of Champagne Pop and press it into the center of the lips. And this totally changed the look for me, you guys. I thought it was so beautiful. I've never used a powder highlight on my lips, but I really like this one. And that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching as usual, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!